Kelly remake. Remake.
Alright folks, welcome to another edition of the Stack Wit Nat Show. This is our week 9 wrap-up show. Boom. Easter Saturday stack. We're here at Daly's Pub.
Shop's closed tomorrow, right?
That's right. No game scheduled for Easter. Like I say, today is Saturday evening. We just watched Duke dispatch of Michigan State, much to my pleasure. So that's a good thing. The Kentucky game is about to start against Wisconsin. Stack, you want to make any prediction on that one?
None whatsoever.
None. Wow.
This is why they play.
I think Kentucky going to beat them pretty good. But we're here, folks, for electric football. That's what me and Stack do here. Like I say, this is Saturday, week 9. We had some games played. We had the Buffalo Bills and Kern Robinson. A tough game against David L. and the Rams. He pulled it out 21-17. David kicked a nice field goal to take the lead, 17-14. But a great kickoff return by Kern and his Bills got him down like the 14. He punched it in.
No, he threw a pass to
Well, yeah, but the kickoff return got him down to the 14, and then he threw the pass
that was
to
his
win.
fault. He fell asleep at the end.
Right,
you
right.
know? He had him on the ropes.
He did.
17-14.
Our NFL rookie Steve Toth came in from he's from Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Played Jamie first, right?
Yeah, he played Jamie first. Wasn't pretty. Wasn't pretty. 24-0 beast mode.
Steve
Toth.
I don't buy no bases.
Right.
I tweak my own bases.
Yeah. He might have to go spin a little. You know how Johnny Manziel? You might have to spin.
You might have to go see the Wizard.
He might have to start spinning. He dominated.
But he was playing Jamie. Jamie's tough.
Jamie is tough. Jamie's on a roll. So, like,
what was the score?
24-0.
Well, it was 2-0 on a safety.
A safety.
So then,
and then he kicked off. He made Jamie punt, and I was watching it.
Right.
But he just could not muster any offense whatsoever.
Right. So then Jamie scored 21 other points.
Yeah, 21. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
20.
So it's 24-0.
22 more points, right? 24-0. Then we had Norris and the Bengals.
Wow.
Played Kenny King.
That was an upset.
Pretty dominating performance. Yeah. Norris.
On
really,
Kenny's board?
I know, but Norris owns Kenny. He always beats him. 22-7. Kenny King takes that L on the chin. But Kenny seemed upbeat. He says he's still got the division in his pocket. Darrell, you watching. I know you busy getting ready for the clash. You better be ready. Kenny's talking.
And while we're talking about the AFC North, they've been dormant, but with Glenn having to drop out or sit out for a while, that's totally open. So Norris is the first one that's taking advantage of that.
Yeah, jumping in and getting a big win.
Yeah.
Right.
He was here, had his board box, he was ready to go.
Then we had another game. And it was a scrimmage. They wanted to play the game. Jerseys all wrong. That's why you won't see no footage of it. Hugh went into Green Bay, reversed the jerseys. Hugh supposed to have been in white. He's having trouble getting his white team. Andrew was trying to look ahead to his next game. Didn't want to switch. He should have been in dark. I was totally disgusted with that game, okay? Wrote it off. Hugh pulls the big upset.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
That might be his biggest one. He was feeling good.
Well, no, he beat Keith Chalmers down.
No, but this is bigger.
Oh yeah, this is bigger.
This is bigger than that.
In your second season to beat an Andrew Stewart.
Right. Yeah, that was
what
big.
we really got to find out is what's wrong with Andrew.
We'll find.
Yeah.
Folks, we might find that out.
Yeah. So the score
So
in
the
that
score
game
was 34-28. Arizona scored, and we'll get into that more later. Then we had Brian Healy in town. Well, not in town. Brian's from Jersey. We had Ed Roach from Toms River, New Jersey, coming with his Panthers. Falcons versus Panthers. Stack. What's like kissing your sister?
It's like a tie.
That's a tie.
They played 60 minutes and tied. Played 2 overtimes.
Well, play one. Well, just one overtime. It's just 15 more minutes. Nobody can score. 28-28 tie. Tough. That NFC South is just, it's bad right now. Ephraim is just on cruise control, just sailing to the division championship. The other game we had were later games. Stack, we'll get into your game.
David L played with me.
David L lost to Buffalo.
Buffalo played.
We had the Bills play a second game against Steve Tall, and that game was a little bit closer. Kern won that game 24. The Bills kept the Dolphins winless in our league. Steve Tall has yet to win a game, so yeah, pretty.
I don't buy no bases.
Right, he do. I do all my tweak his own. I paint 21-10 Bills Kern over Steve Tall.
Kern is now 8-2.
Yeah, he's got a good record.
And while we're on the sub, we still got one more game, and then we'll come back.
Right.
To that.
Okay. Well, we're good, folks. This is the Stack Wit Nat Show.
Yeah, one more game.
Yeah. We're gonna bring that one in.
While we're at it, because of Hughes' pursuits, whether the game is legal or not, he did beat Andrew Stewart, and based on that, and based on Cliff's recent performance, he's now 6-5. He came out of Essington like 6-2.
Oh yeah, he's like
5-1. Now he's out of the Lollipop Guild, and the way that lion was roaring back there in the corner, Hugh Moore is now in the Lollipop Guild.
He's in the guild. I don't have my video footage up right now.
He's got a little swagger. He was walking around.
He was strutting. He was proud of himself. Folks, like I said, this is the Stack Wit Nat Show. We're at the week 9 point, more than halfway through our season. We'll be back at you in a minute. Peace. Back at you, folks. This is the Stack Wit Nat Show. Boom. As you can see, we got a special guest, none other than the question, Andrew Stewart. Andrew, welcome to the show. Give you a fist bump.
What's up, man?
All right. Folks, Andrew played 2 games today. Andrew, want to ask you about the game. You were heavily favored against Hugh and the Cardinals. Earlier in the show, me and Ed went through that game. What happened? I know you talked earlier. You were on Ustream with your later game. You went through it, but you said he had a strong running game, number 80. But you knew he was running. You wasn't prepared for him running. Like,
well, yeah. I mean, first off, like, you know, I don't care about what the spreads are or anything like that. I didn't take that game lightly. I know that he was going to come in there being like really strong. I know he liked to run the ball. Initially, he was running the ball. He had a lot of strength, and he was pushing me around. I did make some adjustments, and then he kind of went on the outside a little bit. And that number 80, he really tore it up, like I was saying earlier. We caught that earlier, but I could make better adjustments in retrospect. You know, we always say that. My defense is really struggling. As everybody knows, I really rely a lot on my offense. I try to outscore opponents.
Right.
But you know, I give hats to you had a great game.
Right. We got you up here right now. We haven't put the new scores in. We're looking at the standings.
Right.
You're 5-4 at this point, but now you're 6-5.
Right.
And you're giving up 147 points. You know, at that point, in 9 games, right? You gave up a bunch. You know, we're gonna get into that game.
Right, exactly.
You 2 guys played a game. Game was on Ustream, not because of Ed's record isn't that good, but just because of the history that you guys got, the rivalry, the back and forth. Ed always plays you tough, and again, it was another tough game. Ed, what were you able to bring to this game to make it close as it was?
took a page out of Hugh's book. I pounded the rock inside. I couldn't get outside the way I wanted. He did protect the edge pretty well. Hit a few passes, but then there was a couple passes that, you know, if I had him again, I should have made him. Would have made a difference. But it was a good game.
The one pass all the fans saw was real contested, where Ed threw the ball and it hit over and came over. Andrew saw a short hit and something else and never hit the guy.
Yeah,
that got heated.
Yeah,
you called me over to look at the play. The whole night I'm looking. I'm saying it looked like a hit to me.
Right.
And then you want to flip a coin.
Well, then his puppet, Hugh Moore, after they had a little love
No,
fest
me and
over it.
Hugh went back.
Now, Hugh came into my game and called a fumble
But that was a different play.
as a drive-by call.
Yeah.
And then he got.
I didn't see it.
He didn't win the toss.
I was on.
Then he came by.
Can't do
another
drive-bys. That's the worst
drive-by.
one.
He was sitting here earlier running the clocks, and he dropped by, went back and forth.
You can't
So
do
it's
that.
like,
I
That is
called
the worst
you
thing.
over for the eyes,
Right.
and he came over and did a
Right.
drive-by and
I
said,
saw a
"What's
tackle. I saw a tackle.
But that's
He looked
because
down.
he's in Andrew's hip pocket now.
Yeah, drive-by, I tell you, drive-by reference is the worst thing going on in the league.
I know, it's really upsetting for some coaches,
you
yeah.
either got to be there,
Committed.
It's not fair.
committed,
Right.
or just watch and don't say nothing
Right.
unless somebody asks you.
Because what happened there? You know, Ed had the ball with the quarterback, and my guy came in. You know, and Ed said, "No, there wasn't a tackle." Or we both looked down, and then you said, "Wait a second, there's two guys on him," which there was, and Ed confirmed it. And then we flipped it, and Ed won the toss.
Right.
No,
But
you
getting back,
just called out.
he came over and he
Double-
saw it.
double hit.
and it wasn't
But
double
you
hit.
didn't
It
even
wasn't
see
double
it.
hit. No, I didn't
But
see
you
it.
don't-
I
you're not
didn't. I know. I
supposed
didn't
to
see
say
it.
No,
that.
you're not supposed to say nothing.
Okay,
Right.
but getting back to what Corey's point, Corey's point, like, you know, again, that's just one
It's
of
like
those plays where
when you know your buddy's girlfriend's cheating on him, you don't say, "Hey, I saw your girlfriend at the
Right. Oh,
Shake
guys
Shack."
don't do that.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
never.
yeah. If you got a buddy, some guys, I don't know what difference. Some guys might see their buddy's girl with another guy. Dude, your girl.
Right.
I was always, it ain't my business.
That's right.
That's what
Because
guys
if it
do.
turned around, you wouldn't want her.
No,
saying
right,
it.
exactly.
Exactly.
You don't say that stuff, right?
So
Exactly.
getting back to what Corey said, I mean, you know, always have plays that are really close. I put myself always as best as I can.
But you giving up.
Hold on.
You gave up 60 points, 70
But hold on,
points.
I want to get back to what Corey was saying. We're going to finish that one point. And that was when, you know, Corey was saying, like, late in the game, whatever, there was a pass play late in the fourth quarter. And I was in perfect position. I believed in what I saw, and I thought it was short. Corey was on the other side. We did bring Corey in. Okay, I respect that.
holding the lamp.
I was
Hold
over
on.
there. I was like
over
this.
here.
I was right there.
And
Boom.
he didn't have the best angle. He didn't. He really. But okay, so what happened here is what we flipped the coin, and then you won the
No.
coin toss. No, that's right. But there's no coin toss. They got the call.
Yeah, I was
and then
called
you scored,
over.
So it was 35-35.
You can't.
You scored.
You
Peterson.
can't call me over to look and then want to
Flip a
coin flip.
coin.
That's it's
I
wrong.
I'm
I'm here. I'm here. The ball's coming here, and I seen it hit over.
I mean, I think that was the only play that was so controversial. Other than that, there was no.
that was
problems.
no, it wasn't.
There was no
That was-
problems. Yeah.
I mean, that's good for TV, good for ratings. Fans, if you watched it on Ustream, it was nuts. Andrew was livid.
I believe in what I see. I'm sorry. I mean, there was earlier. Let me just say, earlier in the
It was like a replay
Peterson came
of a
up
clash last year.
Well, that
when
was
he was
that.
crying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was upset. I believe in what I saw.
David, we might have another
Earlier,
footage.
no, oh, don't do that to me, please. But earlier, okay, the first quarter, Adrian Peterson off left tackle, and my guy, two guys came up. I was right in the gun, and Peterson just split both of them. I mean, he must have missed both of these guys by a hair. I never called a hit. They got a touchdown. So,
Well, like, right, the game came back, going back to that game, Ed had a chance to score. Just missed passes down the end. And the game ended, as some of you might have watched, Ed turned the ball over on downs, and it was over. Because a minute and 10 seconds, and the game was over. So another classic game between the Vikings. As you guys can see, they got the colors on, which is, a great thing with our league. The guys come in, either they're gonna wear a league shirt or they'll wear the team collars, which is great. Both of these guys are Eagles fans, really. That's the crazy thing. We play in Philly. Most of the guys are Philadelphia Eagles fans. Greg King is an Eagles fan. Ed is an Eagles fan. Andrew is an Eagles fan. Kern is an Eagles fan. But everybody can't play with the Eagles. So you see guys, they rep their team. Glenn Phoenix, who may or may not drop out, is a Steeler fan, but plays with the Ravens. Norris McCraw, Steelers fan, but plays with the Bengals. So I got to give it up to these guys. You know, guys know Scott Smokestack for years. Know he's the Vikings. Andrew's come on the scene, rep the Packers very well. So I take my hats off to these guys. You know,
and just another couple more comments real quick about that game. I mean, it was crucial because it was 35-35 and late in the fourth quarter. I mean, Ed really put me back in my 10-yard line, good special teams. White sacked me on the first play, another stop. I went for it on fourth down. It was probably like 4th down and 20, and I changed up my offensive scheme a little bit. I had a guy come up right down the middle, and I had a guy wide open down the middle for maybe a 20-yard pass. I hit the pass, and the guy took it all the way for a touchdown. So I was 4th down, and if I missed that, it's in field goal range. You could have won the game. It was that close. And also going back to the Arizona game, I scored. I could have had a touchdown earlier, and I stopped the player at the 10-yard line, and I killed the clock. We both agreed.
But he left like 32 seconds.
And he scored.
There was like 25 seconds left, and I scored with 25 seconds left. Almost third down. I scored. Because you and I talked afterward, whoever had the ball last would win the game. So, he had 17 seconds left. He got the ball. I stopped him on the next play. He had 12 seconds left. He had one play, technically. He ran that guy off left tackle number 80.
Right.
And he won like 90 yards.
To win the game?
Yeah. There was only 2 seconds left. So he won it technically on the last play of the game. I got a kickoff return. I got tackled at the 50-yard line.
Wow. So,
yeah, I tried to hold on to the ball as much as I could.
He went 80,
but I had to score.
Right. Well, that's Andrew with his
So what's your record now?
6-5.
6-5. And
it's not bad.
Here we go. Listen. We're gonna ask you. You know, we had Jim give his predictions on what he thought in the playoffs. We got 3 NFC coaches here, folks. As Vikings, Andrew Packers.
We didn't ask Jim. Jim just gave it.
Yes, we didn't ask him, but he just gave it. 49ers. What's your take on the way the playoffs? Number 1, number 2 seed, Andrew. How you think that's going to play?
If I can break it down right now, we'll break it down.
Just give us
brief to the point.
division
NFC West. I think Jamie looks very strong. He has a lot of time. He's very focused. Corey's 10-1 right now.
Something like that.
Okay. Corey has one game against him, so Corey has a huge game. If Corey can win that game,
He's got to play you also.
Okay, and you
David.
Yeah, but I think Corey can play better defense than me. But what's it called? Corey, the big game right now is Corey and Jamie. That's huge. If Corey can win that game and play solid, he's been playing a lot better.
Jamie, the division, who's the wild card?
Well, no.
Corey still has a shot.
Okay.
It's not over yet. I mean,
but who do you think's going to win that in the West?
Probably right now, I have to lean toward Jamie.
Right.
Corey, what's your record? Like 92?
9-2.
Okay, so Corey's right there for a strong wild card. Let's break it down. Let's go to the next division.
So we'll go to
NFC East. Okay.
NFC East.
Just a couple questions really quick. What's Jimmy Holmes Davis' record?
It's like 11-2.
He's 11-2.
He's got 3 games left.
Who are they? Al?
He's got Al one more time, and then he's got like 2 guys that
outside the division.
Emerson
and the Lions and somebody else.
Okay, so we're probably looking bare minimum at 13-2, possibly 14-2, 13-3.
Something like that.
Okay, that's a strong record, very strong record. What's potentially Al's record right now? Do we know what that is?
Too early to call. He's got a lot of games.
Just current record right now, right?
So you calling? You're going to take?
I would say Jimmy's leading that division.
Going to win the division,
probably. I like to know Al's record. And I like to know Joe Greco too. Joe
Give
Greco's
the team's name too, not just the
Giants.
So he's got the Eagles winning that division. We got the Cowboys at 5-2 and the Giants at 6-2.
Okay, I didn't know Al only played 7 games. Okay.
All right, so your division winner is the Eagles and Jim Davis, and then you got
it's a dogfight.
then you got Jamie, winning the West.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think
NFC South?
Well,
that's a runner.
Right. Mark that down.
That's done.
It's over.
Right.
Boogie.
That is. I agree with that.
It's done.
No push from Ely or Ed Rowe?
No, it's over. It's over. NFC North, your division.
This is a division now with the loss against you. It's good. It's a lot tighter now. I right now really only have a half game lead over Keith. I don't have that breathing.
Well, of course you're gonna pick yourself. Ed, I like to you picking yourself. Stop it. Right? You're picking yourself to win the division, right?
Okay.
But you're picking yourself?
Right. Yes, of course. Okay. That's just for division.
But it's a lot closer than you think.
Ed, you're in that division. You battle both of those guys. Who do you think gonna take that division? That division is tough.
I picked him because I'm not sure whether.
So you're not going to, even after you saw today, him losing to you, him struggling with you,
Well, he knows my
going
schedule.
forward?
Too. He knows my schedule.
You still think he's going to pull it
my
out?
schedule.
Well, he's been ducking Joe like Joe's got
That's not
Ebola.
true. Joe knows that.
So, you know,
Ebola, right?
he's
And they-
still got a tough game. He's got a couple. He's got to play Lomax. He's got Lorenzo.
Who you taking? Who you taking?
Anything can happen.
Who you got?
I gave you the prediction the other night. I think Green Bay will win it.
Okay.
I don't know who'll come in the wild card.
And Keith supposed to
All
play
right.
William, the Jaguars.
So there go your 4 division winners. Hulk and the Eagles.
Right?
Jamie and Seahawks. Ephraim and the Saints. The Packers and Andrew
Which is
Stewart.
very close.
Okay,
Very
that's
close.
4 division winners. Now you need 2 wild cards.
What do you think of Cliff and the Washington Redskins?
Cliff, I tell you what, Cliff, if I could say the most improved coach at a certain point, where I saw his record, what is it? Is it 6-6?
Something like that.
Okay,
yeah.
he was really stepping up. I think he was 6-2. He must have lost 4 games in a row, I think. But Cliff has made a massive improvement. He's the George Steinbrenner of electric football in the NFL right now. But
6-5. He's 6
Cliff
and
is
5.
playing. Cliff is he's giving some noise.
Give me 2 wild cards, Andrew. And
Right now,
then
NFC.
two-
NFC.
Yeah.
Well, I would say Corey
The 49ers.
and a throw between Al and Greco.
There you go. I like them picks.
Yep.
Hey,
Al and Joe Greco. Yep. I would
who would you lean to though?
Okay, well, okay. If this is right now,
Joe beat Al in the first game.
I would say Corey would definitely get a wild card. Corey only has 2 losses, right? Okay, so Corey.
That's crazy. 2 losses, and I'm looking at a wild card. Insane. That's how it is.
I went 14-2 when I got a wild card.
Tough.
We went to 6 tiebreakers to 1 year against Keith. We were 14-2.
It's tough, right? It's a tough.
So you
It's a
jump
tough
on,
league.
So right now you have I think Corey's a strong bid for wild card, and then if you're looking at Al and his Giants,
And get in the full.
Al and his Cowboys, or Giants with Joe Greco, there's still a lot of games here.
What
to
if
play.
Jim Eagles finish 13-3, Al finishes 12-4, and Joe finishes, 11-5?
Well, then you just answered all the questions right there.
You've never seen 3 teams from one division make the playoffs?
Yeah, that can
No,
happen.
they
Yeah,
can't.
but Corey,
Then that's
Corey's
right.
9-2.
Then I'm in it. You can't.
I think what Ed's trying to say is that you can't have, right now, given the records, you're going to have 2 wild cards coming out of the NFC East.
No, you
Corey's
won't.
a strong
Unless
bid
I just
for a
start
wild
dropping,
card.
right.
Corey can still win that division. So it's still up in the air. But if you guys
Yeah.
heard that, right?
Yeah,
Jamie
right.
has 1 loss.
Who?
You still have games.
I got 2 losses.
But he has to play Corey.
I got
Jamie
2
has to play
losses.
Corey.
Right.
So how can
Yeah.
you just give the division to Jamie?
Right. I still gotta
He still has
play
to
him.
play him.
Right.
Now, granted, it is
He's
on
10
his
and
board.
1.
It is on his
So
board.
what?
That's an
He's
advantage
10
a little
and
bit.
Then if he,
He's
if
10 and 1.
I beat him,
He's
then
a
we
strong
tied.
number 1 seed, Jamie, right now. I didn't take that away from him.
Number 1, he's ranked like a second, third player in the whole
Power
32.
ranking,
Yeah.
power ranking. Yeah. Did I take anything away from Jamie?
No.
No.
But like you said, if it goes and we play and I beat him, then we back to
Oh, yeah,
then
you're
we
back to
back
normal.
then we
Then it comes
back
down to
there.
tiebreaker.
Then it comes down to
You
tiebreaker.
still got to
Or
play
he-
Damon.
Big deal.
You can play Damon. You can play Damon. It's a matchup. It's a matchup.
All right.
I do
Let's
it.
go to the AFC. Drew.
Well, I mean,
No.
no.
Do you want to finish it?
The
Is there anything else to say?
NFC, the NFC was pretty much wrapped up. If you had to make a call right now,
Yeah.
as Stack says, put a gun to your head.
Yeah.
Who you taking between Al and Joe for that last wild card?
Wow. I think I'd have to go to Al because of the experience with the Super Bowls, the rings he has.
Right.
Corey, is it 2 or 3? How many's he have?
2.
He is 2.
Uh-huh.
Joe, I tell you what, Joe is.
Joe already beat him this.
Oh, he did. They had to play each
First
other
game.
again.
Again.
Who?
Joe
Who's
already
who?
beat
Who's who?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
And the other thing is Joe is finished. Joe is finished with playing with Jim.
Okay. And he's
Where Al still has another game left for him, and he already lost. So
right. Ooh, that throws another little monkey wrench in there.
Right.
I didn't know
And Joe has to play Al twice.
no, Al already lost to Joe. Joe beat Al already, and then Joe was done.
And Joe lost the Jim. They split.
Well,
They
split.
split. They split.
Right.
Yeah. And Essington, he won like 3-0, didn't he, Joe? Joe won like 2-0 with Essington.
Something like
He
that.
did. That's what he's
That's
called.
going to come down. That is going to be.
It's too
tough.
close a call right now.
You gotta-
Al only played 7 games.
Put a gun to your head.
But you're
I'm
leaning.
like,
You're
you're
leaning.
under my head. I
Yes.
just say Al. I say Al. I just say
Okay.
Al. I say Al.
And who you think?
I gave my picks the other night.
What were they?
Top
Al or
32.
Al or Joe?
I think you willing to Al.
He leaned Al. So we both leaned toward Al because of experience.
Right.
And also, Joe's a great coach, but he's streaky. His passing, sometimes he can hit a lot of passes, and sometimes he can hit missed passes. Nothing to take away from Joe, but it's a toss-up right now. But if I had to lean, if you put a gun to my head, it would be Al.
Al, okay. Well, I don't know if about going into the AFC. AFC is kind of something really to discuss, isn't it?
Just give us your division.
It's Creasy. It's Creasy. Okay. It's just a division. That's AFC South. Then you got AFC West, which is going to be a battle between Kenny and Darrell.
What's Kenny's record right now?
I don't know. He's got about 4 losses. He got about 4 losses.
You over the website?
We got about 4 losses.
Just lost today.
Go to another division.
Okay.
While I'm bringing that up.
Let's go. How about the AFC North? Do you want to talk about the AFC North for a second?
It's anybody's.
Glenn right now is going through some tough times. And Glenn, by the way, you got my email. Your family, my prayers. All of us here, we say the same thing.
Glenn was 6-2 at the time.
Okay. So we could hope Glenn can somehow come back and finish his record.
AFC West, Kenny is 6-3, but he took a loss today. 6-4. And Darrell, Denver is 5-4. So that's still
that's a toss-up.
Right. So who you got?
Okay, for that one right there. I'll tell you what. I mean, it's really close. Did Denver?
I'm going Darrell.
Okay. Did Denver play San Diego? They had one more game against each other. Who won that game when they played? Denver or San Diego?
Kenny, I think.
Well, if Kenny won that, you know what? Guess what? I'm going to go with Darrell. The reason why I'm saying that is because I know Kenny told me about 2 weeks ago. He is really struggling with his passing game, with his quarterback. He even came to Green Bay and he came to our practice squad. He was trying to pick one of our quarterbacks out.
Listen to this.
He's looking for a quarterback, a new quarterback. So he's struggling right now, Kenny. I would have to lean towards Darrell.
He's got 2 more wins. He's 8-2. The Bills.
Bills are making some noise.
The Jets and Damon are 9-3.
Yes, sir.
Who wins that division?
Well, right now, I mean, the Jets.
So if you were going to rank them based on the records, who would be ranked number 1?
Well, right now, I'm looking at the Jets. They played 9 games, or 9-3. Right. Bills are 8-6-2. The question I have for Corey is that the Jets in Buffalo, who won that first game when they played?
Jets.
The Jets won that game? Okay.
And they're going to play in Essendon.
You mean you're going to play in Clash?
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. They're going to play in the Clash.
Okay.
So Damon basically can lock up this division. He plays the Niners and he plays the Bills.
I would have.
I'm going
Damon right now. But listen, I by no means take anything away from Kern because Kern is playing some great games. In the past, games he was supposed to win, he would lose. But now he's holding on tight. He's winning those games. Okay, so he has to still beat some, upper tier coaches.
So all right. So we got Creasy winning the South. We got Darrell winning the West.
What about Will?
We got.
He just said winners.
We said winners.
Right
Stay with it. AFC East, you got Damon Lucas.
Right.
And now we got AFC North division winner.
Can I see those divisions?
Now, what you saying? If Glenn can't finish, and Norris just won today, we got a battle between Norris. Look at these guys. Nobody's really played.
Right.
Well, Norris won. He's 4-5.
4-5.
No, 3-5.
Right.
Pittsburgh's 3-5, and Cleveland's 2-6. Who comes out of that? We're going to take the Ravens out.
Let me ask you one question about the Ravens. What's the current situation? We know Glenn's on prayers, his family's
right.
What's
We
the
don't know.
situation right now? It's still up in the air?
No, he's out. We're going to say he's out. Yeah, we're going to say, no, we don't know that. We don't know what's going on.
Somebody has to win.
Somebody's got to win. So
but I need to know if the Ravens can still...
No, we count the Ravens out, Andrew.
Well, if they are, well, it's a toss-up, Corey. I mean, it's a toss-up.
That's the whole thing of picking.
I would have to go with Pittsburgh. I'll tell you what, Tom. How far is Tom back? Tom is 2
Just
wins.
one game.
Oh, my God.
One game back.
Guess what? I would go between Ernie and Tom. Don't count Tom out.
No.
Tom has a great talent. He's a great team. He won a Super Bowl in the NFL.
Right.
Okay. I don't know. Guess what? Now that Glenn is not there,
right.
It's going to be Pittsburgh and Cleveland.
Okay. I like that.
I would, guess what? I mean, I'll put a dark horse in there and I'll throw it, I'll go with Tom Johnson.
To win it, to come out, right.
Glenn is not there.
Right. Well, Glenn, right. I like that pick. Okay. We got that. That's your 4 winners. Wild card, obviously, that's why I said.
The wild card.
Wild card is William and Kern. I mean, that's what I said. The AFC is really kind of set in stone.
And do we look at Lomex's record for the Titans? Is he 500?
Can't the Chargers get in the West?
No.
Well, we picked Darrell. We don't know. They're not going to get wild card.
They ain't going to have a
It's
wild card.
Not a wild card. Corey talked about a wild card.
No, you picked Durrell in the West. San
Right.
Diego.
No, not with
that's
4 or
not
5
right.
loss. No, not with
Somebody
that
should win
record.
a
And he
division.
lost today too.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that. He's 7-2. Lomax got 4 losses.
3 losses, yeah.
No. So your wild cards, folks, in the AFC way is looking is going to be Kern, if he can just hold. He still got some tough games. He's got Creasy. He's got another game with
He's 6-2, right? He's 6-2, I think.
He's got
Creasy.
Creasy.
He's Creasy. Who else?
He has Damon.
Jamie.
He has Jamie.
I forgot about that.
So he could fall down, and what Ed is saying could bring the Chargers
Someone's up to the field at
or
wild
or the Broncos back into the
Right,
mix.
right.
So that last wild card spot will be fought for between maybe 3 teams. So that's where all the intrigue, and like we say, you gotta play the game. No forfeits gets you into the playoffs.
Exactly.
Run through your NFC East again. You said
NFC East, right now we have Jim the Hulk Davis in first place. I got him winning
And
the
you said
division.
Al.
It's not 100%, but it's looking really good.
Yeah, he said
And
Al
I-
wanted to be
yeah, it's
the
still,
wild card.
yeah, like I said, Al over Greco, the Giants by just a little bit.
you don't
but it's
think
still toss-up.
Who?
Cliff can come back? And,
Come
he's
on,
too
no, it's too
back.
far
He's
back.
He was making a lot of noise early. I think he was 6-2.
Yeah.
But he's
he's got
6-5.
5 losses.
Yeah.
too
No,
far.
it's too late. He's saying no,
You got
you can't.
5 losses. Cliff's got 5 losses.
But it's different.
But it's a whole different conversation. I don't understand. Help me understand why you're relevant and he's not.
Okay, because
Because
it's
his division.
You
What is he
explain
talking
that.
about?
No,
Hey,
guys,
what
come
is
on.
he talking about?
He has more games other than
You
his
got
division.
Jimmy the Hulk
Listen,
and
Davis
so does
at 11
Joe,
and
and
2.
so does Al.
Because you don't
Let me talk. The East has tougher teams in it.
Better
so
records.
Cliff, the records, Cliff can't get in. Cliff can't get in. Cliff could go 4 losses,
Yeah,
but
but
the
every
guys
team-
up
exactly.
there
You can't make
is
it
too
too
far.
far.
Andrew and Keith all struggling.
Yeah.
They could probably win it with an 8 and 6
I hope it's
record.
not that bad, but maybe 10 and 6.
8.
10 and 6. 10 and 6.
Maybe worse.
9 and
I don't
9
7.
and
know.
7. 9 and 7. You could go.
I don't think that would win it, but
So even Keith was
They will
talking.
win it. Someone
They
has to
will
win it.
I know, but I don't think it'll be that bad.
That
I think
bad,
somebody have a
right.
better record than that. Because if you look at our schedule,
Well, you already have 5 losses.
Correct.
He's at 5 losses.
5 losses.
Keith is at 6 losses.
and by the way, this year, and again,
And you
no
gotta add
excuses.
again.
No excuses. You got to beat the best to be the best, right? But I had a
Right.
great, difficult schedule. The toughest schedule, 1 to 10, is probably a 9+. I'm part of the website crew. I entered the schedule. I saw my schedule. I said, shit. I mean, I had a heavy loaded dose of coaches, all high caliber playoff coaches. Corey, Ephraim, Keith twice,
didn't put up
Creasy, William, you stepping.
Well, if you don't make it, what game so far will you look at?
Well,
Like,
right now, because I lost to you, I got to pull on strong against the Giants. Got to play the Giants.
Right.
Okay.
You can't
I can't
take-
have a letdown. I
right.
can't have any letdowns.
No more
If I lose one more game, that would be it. And, I don't even know if I can lose another game. Because
Well, you can. Then you tie with Keith. Then it brings
I have
it
to play
top.
William. So
Right.
that's going to be interesting. So I'm looking at that game, but I have to worry about my own business, and I got my tough games are Lorenzo and the Titans. Okay. I got to play Lomax. Lomax
And
and the
again?
Titans. Houston and Lorenzo. I'm sorry.
Right.
Lorenzo and his Titans. Lorenzo and his Houston Oilers. Is that what Texans?
The Texans. Lorenzo and the Texans. Lomax and the Titans. He has
Joe
Ed
Greco,
Scott
Giants.
and Ed Scott
I
again.
got Ed Scott. No, Ed Scott one time. I got Steve Emerson.
All right, well, he count.
Okay.
So, okay. You do have some tough games.
some tough
And like I said, he could drop 2 more games, which would make the record 9 and 7, and he could still get in the
The
playoffs.
best I can do is 11 and 5.
Right. So, yeah, when Ed asked, I don't know what Ed be thinking about.
What did he say?
With
Was it
Cliff.
relevant?
What? No. Why is Cliff with 5 losses?
It's
6
obvious that
other-
when you look at the standings, the
Right.
records are so much better. They have a lot of wins in that division.
That
It used to be
division's
like that with the NFC North, but it's not. It's just every year is different. Guys are stepping up. Guys are
Right.
putting money into their teams. They're practicing a lot more. The bar's been elevated. You got Jimmy up there. You got Al and Joe. All 3 of those guys are playoff caliber coaches. They're all fighting to get into the playoffs. And we made our predictions about that.
It's done. Like I said, to go in the AFC was kind of really cut and dry. But like I said, with Kern getting some more losses, tough games coming up, that could bring Kenny or one other wild card team in. So, folks, there's only one way to decide. You gotta play the game. That's it. So we can sit up here and do the Stack Wit Nat Show with our predictions, which is fun. But we really don't know. We're just guessing, predicting. gotta play the games. You guys watching? You gotta play the games.
Forfeits won't get you to play.
No, won't get you in. No, absolutely
I
not.
strongly believe in what I said about Jamie and Corey. That's pretty solid. And then as far as the NFC East, again, you have Jimmy, Al, and Greco. The other two divisions, okay, Keith and me are fighting it out. And then you have Ephraim. That's a lot.
Right.
That's done.
I should order that trophy and just put Ephraim name on it.
I would agree.
Folks, we want to thank Andrew Stewart, the question, for being on the show for the very first time, I think.
Thanks, guys, for inviting me. It was great.
What do you think of the show, huh?
I think it was
Do
great.
you watch it? Do you watch
Yes,
it?
I do. Yes, I do. When I'm,
Did you watch the last episode?
The last episode I did not, but I do watch it when I'm coming home on the train. I take the regional line, SEPTA, regional line, and on the way home, I do watch it. I did actually try to copy and paste your link in there, but it didn't work. I couldn't get it to work or something.
Yeah,
So you have to show me how to do that.
Some of the live shows, our live shows are on Ustream. I had to convert over to YouTube.
Do you fast forward to when we talk about you, or do you watch the whole show?
No, he watched the whole thing. It's hard to fast forward. Well, like I say,
you guys do a
folks,
great job.
this is the Stack Wit Nat Show. This is our week 9 wrap up. This is the Easter weekend. We want to say Happy Easter to everyone out there. Hope you're safe. Andrew, anything?
Yeah, I just want to say, Glenn, your wife and your family is in our prayers, and we didn't forget about you. I want to wish everybody a great time down at the Clash, and have a great time. Happy Easter, and let's finish out the season.
There you go. It's Andrew Stewart. This is my man Smokestack. We out of here. Boom.
Andrew came
All right, folks. Peace. Duke.
Me.